Alright. So this here is Wings of War for the Sega Genesis. The goal is to beat the game, and it is submitted by Unwary. Europeans and people from Asia probably know the game is Ginog, the Mega Drive. We had a save state. I thought we had a save state, but apparently not. So we'll just have to restart from the beginning. God damn it. Here we go. I guess, to my defense, Unwary did say that we were absolutely not permitted to use any save states. I think he more meant that we're not allowed to use save states for like progressing, and not to save our progress in between streams, but now this happens, so screw it. Yeah, I think so too. Nah, we don't save scum. I wouldn't do such a thing. That sort of takes away the fun too, in my opinion. And now we're just unlucky. Somehow I managed to like misplace the save file. I don't think I should pick up any more speed now. I think this is well enough. Picking up more speed just makes life difficult. Having one come from behind there is so shitty. I don't remember what I activated to get that shield. S, I think it was called? Shield. Oh, probably. Oh, that's pretty shitty. This is like the only place in the entire game I found these backwards. The thing that shoots backwards. So far at least. Just strikes me as odd. Energy ball, what did that? Oh yeah, that one. These freaking gargoyles. What do you play in Final Fantasy XIV, Carpal? I don't even know how the system works there. Do you have the classical like tank, healer, DPS classes, or how does it actually work? Tank, healer, DPS. Alright, so it's the same as... It's like the normal setup. But everyone is technically a DPS. Is it just that some classes are a bit more specialized in one or the other? That's one of the things I know I wished World of Warcraft had when I played it. Like, sure, I want to play one class, but I would still like to be able to do something in the other fields. Fuck those coming from behind there. So fucking dumb. Number few healers. They still have to deal damage. Okay. One more supports. I play all 3 tanks. Does it still have those mechanics from, I think it was Final Fantasy 11? That had that thing where like you could change jobs however you felt like, and you could like multi-class into different jobs and do like some levels here, some levels there, and as it still has that system. I thought that was really cool actually. I like that a lot. Oh, no multi-classing. I guess it makes the game a bit easier if you don't have all the multi-classing, because I remember that being pretty complicated in the end. And one of the features I loved with 11 was the ability to like drop your own level to play with your friends. I thought that was like a really smart thing. I wish I'd like just learned what all of these abilities actually did. Oh, the Thunderbolt. This was really strong, I remember. Deal crap tons of damage up front. Alright, so attacking from behind is very smart. Attacking from behind is very smart from the enemy's perspective, but I freaking hate it. Oh, so good, Geekbots. I've never played 14 actually. I never did. Shit. Bubble is so dumb. Oh yeah, it's the small angel. I don't think I went much more speed than this. That mini boss is much harder than many of the regular bosses. What's up, Rouge? Really went the shield before I went the thunder. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to activate it though. God damn it. Oh well. Oh, it's typical, ain't it? Although I can understand that. Like getting in and seeing, alright, so do I need to like stick around or will it just be crap for the next one? Exactly, it's always two sides of the coin. I don't get it why it's so difficult in this game to avoid being shot down randomly. I wonder, like, maybe it's just me being bad at these games. Could be that easy. But I feel like it's... Did it end redeem? Yeah, I did. It worked flawlessly. Now we just need to wait for you to win. We get to play the goodness. put in another 100 hours. Jesus, that was close. No, that's a secret that is fruitious to tell. Holy fuck, that was close. Getting hit by the fishes. The game has some really good. The game has really good music and everything, but what annoys me the most is these enemies that just randomly appear all the time from the sides and from behind and shit. It's so annoying. It keeps killing me so freaking often. Fuck me! I need to put a few fan patches on it? Is it that bad? Or is it sort of like if you want to play Morrowind today? If you want to play Morrowind today, you really need to like apply a lot of patches. Or else, I mean, you can still play it, but it just, yeah, it ain't it ain't that fun. The like early 3D adventure era was really cool, but it sure did suck a few, like, every here and there. Well, they did better adventure games, I think. Like, mechanically, the adventure games back then was much better than the ones today. It's just that the graphics and maybe some of the combat systems hasn't aged as well. Sort of the same with like Daggerfall. Daggerfall is a fucking impressive game, I must say. It's just such a shame that it looks so horrible and controls so horrible. It's shit like that that gets me so annoyed with this game. Like flying behind terrain and getting shot down all of a sudden. beautiful sound of not dealing damage. Oh, you bought a SNES Mini? That's awesome. Have you started playing anything on it? The cords are too short. Like, I bought a SNES Mini too, but I haven't opened it yet. It's just standing there on a shelf and looking good. That's the only thing it does. That's probably what it'll keep doing. Yeah, like, what really surprised me was, like, why not just do them cordless? I don't even remember what the H just did. Also, these ghosts, these white flickering thingies, I hate them. Because they move very slow and can hide behind pillars, such as this one. And they look sort of the same as my bullets. That's why I hate them. Yeah, like I really like the mini movements, so to say. I mean, sure, it's become a bit of a cash grab for a lot of companies all of a sudden. Like, everyone is releasing their own something mini. But at the same time, I'm perfectly fine with it, really. I think it's really cool that they do it. Which, was it like a particular game that pushed you to do it, or... Fuck, I forgot. Like, to finally pick one up, or have you been thinking about it for a long time? I do agree that Super Mario World is aged incredibly well. It's kind of fantastic how something so simple ages so well. It's sort of the same with like Super Mario Bros. 3. That game has aged incredibly well. What the fuck? I saw it, but... God damn it. Annoying ass back attacks. It's stupidly difficult to dodge. There was another thing behind the pillar. I saw it come out the last moment before it hit me. Fuck me. Here's a general tip. If you're ever gonna do a shmup, don't do foreground. Alright? Just don't do foreground. Shmups shouldn't be allowed to have a fucking foreground layer. I think you're right. I don't think Shovel Knight is a better game than Super Mario Bros. World. I really don't. has there been a better 2D platformer that I can think of? I mean, what makes Mario World so good is the simplicity of it. I mean, I guess adding the cape. The cape is not that good of a design decision if we're going to be really like harsh on them. But I can still understand why you did it, to show off the like horizontal movement and everything. And some platform would be nigh impossible without it. I hate these swords. Yeah, like they really got the physics down so well in Super Mario World, and I think you're perfectly right. That's why the hack and modding scene of that game is so huge, because the physics is like perfect. It feels so well to control Mario in that game. It just feels so good. That statue over there that's shooting at you from behind. God, I hate it so much. Jesus. You need to like keep track of the statues here so that they won't mess with you. Alright everyone, voting is opened. Shall we continue to play Wings of Wood? Get your fucking votes in. I hate this part. I hate so much about this game, really. What I say? I mean, I don't really know. The game is good. How do people like shmups? That's probably the biggest question. How entertaining is it to watch a shmup? How much do you like this sound here? On a scale from 1 to 10, how fun is this to listen to? Shit! I guess I can actually stop shooting every now and then. When I know I can't hit it. Shit. Got it. Goro isn't here, so you're giving away a free yes. Too kind. But yeah, this is the bonus stage. sort of. The move stupidly fast bonus stage. This is a pretty cool stage, I must say. It's just unfortunate that it's a bit too long. Alright, 30 seconds left, everyone. Hurry! Oh, it looks like a 50-50 split. Is this where the hand wall comes? Oh, it's something else. It's like equally stupid. I can't see shit. There's so much moving around. Alright, we voted to continue. Oh, I hate this game sometimes. I hate the game so much. You need to measure your delays better, yeah. Apparently. Yeah, people try to do those last second snipes every now and then. But it often turns out to bite them in the ass. Happened more than once. Yeah, these dudes. These dudes are the worst. She shuts down randomly sometimes. That's those times where I just suddenly don't feel for like voting. Where I'm like, ah, screw it. I don't want to vote anyway. Or I already knew what you were going to vote, so we didn't really need the vote, right? That's democracy for you. I decide if we need to vote or not. What is it that they say when you have these like general elections? The results are just guidance. Exactly. The outcome of a vote is guidance. It's not a decision. The people can't decide stuff. They can give the politicians guidance. That was sort of the same. Sweden actually voted out nuclear power in the like 80s, I think it was. Holy fuck. Someone bought a new bass for their car, apparently. Jesus. My entire apartment was shaking from that. Ever been to Iceland? No, I actually haven't. I'd like to go there. My boss is from Iceland. He showed me a lot of pictures from there, and like I've always wanted to go there. The nature looks amazing. God damn it. You're thinking about going there next year? Alright, that's cool. I'm guessing for the nature experience and stuff. looking for some pixies and shit. Yeah, I've heard they're everywhere. I don't remember this boss. I think I went this one. Actually be able to hit it. Alright, I don't remember at all. So apparently I activated my... How do you dodge that shit? How do you dodge that shit? Tell me. Bottom left had an opening. I sure didn't spot that one in time. I don't say it's difficult to spot. Oh, fuck. I've always wondered, what does auto-scrolling actually represent in the game world? Like, when you get crushed by an auto-scroller, what is it that actually happens to the character in the game? What is it that actually kills him? Existential dread. Yeah, that might be it. Shit! Oh, that thing tends to kill me. I still want this spread here. That is actually true. I know of very few other contexts where that sentence makes any kind of sense. Shump's going vertical. A completely vertical would be very wrong. This game has a few like diagonal segments. But those are not as bad, are they? Those are like fine, in my opinion. You don't mind vertical shmups? Are we talking vertical such as like Axelai? Or are we talking vertical like in this game if it would go vertical? It's like Axelai I'm fine with. But if this one were to go horizontal... It's so dumb that I can't touch a ceiling or the floor. I'm fucking Birdman. Why can't I touch the ceiling? If this game went vertically. What? That would be super weird, wouldn't it? We still never defined vertically. Do we mean vertically like the ship is actually facing upwards? Or do we mean vertically as in... I don't know how to describe it, like this game going vertically. Shit! Alright, we made it. Like would I still face right and go upwards? Or would I face upwards and go upwards? I'm exactly, I'm confused too. Ship at the bottom going up, alright, those. The Carfall is one of those. He likes those kind of games. Do you really want to pick up the the optional, because they can shoot straight through the boss's hitbox and hit him? Which makes him super simple. Oh yeah, it's this one. The cancer stage. Rip my bitrate. Fun knowing ya. Yeah, like what were they thinking with the color schema on this one? Because it's so hard to see anything on this one. It's hard to see my own bullets, it's hard to see the enemy bullets, it's hard to see the enemies, it's like... Jesus Christ. I also don't get why some enemy bullets are blue and some are not. Like some are yellow and some are blue. Because it just, the blue ones are really hard to spot. Like really hard to see. The yellow ones are fine. The blue ones are so difficult. Oh, there goes my options. They were so good to me. Shit, I'm getting so dizzy from just looking at this thing. Yeah, this was as far as I got last time. I died to this dude. I remember now. Fuck. Because the blue bullets are really hard to see against a red background. Like, really difficult. I don't know if it's just my eyesight, but I think it's super difficult to see anything.
This made a lot of people very angry and has been widely regarded as a bad move.
Bad move indeed. Sup, Goro? How you doing? I'm sorry, I can't really look at chat at all. It's just too much going on here. But yeah, this Wait, didn't I get this far maybe? Because I remember this BS where enemies were spawning like right on top of you. I remember that very not fondly. If there's a word for that. Unfondly. Oh, and the blue bullets. They're so hard to see. Jesus. They're so hard to see amidst my own bullets. Okay, there's some options. Shit. Oh, my options aren't gonna last long with this many bullets on screen. I shouldn't have activated it, but at the same time I'm almost dead anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. God damn it! Wait, I just got an extra life moments before I died. I heard the extra. Oh, well, starting here with nothing. How is this even supposed to be possible from here? Wait, did I hit like a checkpoint? Is this really the beginning? Oh yeah, it is the beginning of the stage. With the early options. Maybe I shouldn't pick up more speed, because how it sometimes feels like my hitbox is really, really large, and sometimes it feels like it's like I can't even understand where it is. I guess that's shmups for you. Right now I would have wanted some more speed. I guess weaving is not my strongest side. How hard is this stage? Really, really hard. The best answer I got for you. Like, what makes it very hard is how difficult it is to see anything. Like, the visual adds so much to the difficulty. It's super hard to focus on anything. And it's all the random crap that keeps like spawning from everywhere all the time. Fuck me. And it had a nice background, sort of like this one. It would probably have been far easier to handle. Well, at least I can read chat again. It seems like the developers were really like playing around with the Genesis's abilities when they made this one. Because there's so many weird background effects and stuff. This is where they come from behind eventually. I know it! There they were. Thought you were so clever, huh? Jesus. This boss is also somewhat dumb because some of the bullets just makes no sense. I really want to watch out for random spiders like that one. Because I have died to random spiders before. I wonder if there's some kind of special if you manage to defeat everyone that's coming from behind. I don't even know if it's actually possible, but... really don't like the random spiders from the ceiling. Shit! This is another one of these places. And I think I don't know if they come from behind eventually here either. Or here too. I'm trying to keep an eye out, but yep, they do. Sneaky bastards. This boss is so odd. You just like fire everything at its face and it will work. I'm guessing that boss is probably much harder on higher difficulties. If you can't just damage raise it to the face. I think this one is pretty good around here. Like this part where you go underwater also seems like just... It seems almost like a tech demo. Almost. Like showing off what the machine can do. I don't know if Wings of War was a release title. I don't think so. I really don't know. I have no idea when it was released. I activated the shield too early again. Fuck, I keep forgetting that it activates as soon as you switch to it. Not then when you actually press the activate button. Because most things you can like, you equip them like that. And then you start using them with the other button. But the shield is activated as soon as you like press that button. And I keep forgetting that. Do people have an opinion of what is the best shmup ever? Are people engaged in that topic? Because I don't know what I think. Like I have a couple of childhood favorites, but I don't know if they are just my favorites due to nostalgia or because they're actually really good. I remember I loved UN Squadron for Super Nintendo. I think that's an incredible shmup. Then of course the original Gradius I think is really good. That's probably due to nostalgia a lot. I really want the L. Whenever I look away and look at chat, I'm about to die, it feels like. Every darn time. Hey there, Para. How you doing? Revitalize. I think Geekbot's never seen that word before. Say something nice to relax. Pancakes. I think Goro wrote that he's never played many shmups. I can't really watch because there's too many enemies on screen. And I guess, oh, what's it called? Is it Ikaruga? I think it was Ikaruga. It was also an incredibly well-made shmup. But I've never played any of those too much. I weren't too much for the genre when I was younger. I didn't play them too much during my youth. It's a hard life, eh? Aye, damn it. Shit. God damn it. But to be fair though, you have a higher chance of winning when you're on a long losing streak. So being on a losing streak is good if you want to get one of your games played. If you want to have several, then not as much. This stage you almost need to know exactly where to position yourself throughout this, like the going upwards and downwards sections, because if you don't, you're so going to get screwed over by enemies spawning near the top or the bottom of the screen. It is actually really annoying. These gargoyle statues, it's just gonna mess you up. You don't know where to stand. At this part, you're supposed to like position yourself up here. Just wait. Because if you try to go down, you're going to die. Then you need to go down slightly before we start going up. Oh wait, it's this dude first. Oh, gee, I forgot. This guy is annoying. Like really, really annoying. Oh yeah, this is the part with the incredibly annoying foreground. Where you have these slow-moving white bullets hiding behind pillars ever so often. Then there's somewhere, yeah, here it is, where he's behind you. He shoots at you. If you're falling from the ceiling there, you go move forward, kill it as fast as possible, then you back off. Because there's some other bullshit that I don't remember here. Shit, I don't remember what to do. Oh shit. These swords are the absolute worst. Wait, one. I think I want this one. Ground attack. Ground attack is completely useless against this boss. No, I wanted the diagonal shot, I remember now. I hate this boss so bad. Like so bad, really. It's so difficult to predict the movement of these things. Nah. We've gotten pretty far, so we can continue. It's just so... like, each stage takes like 10 minutes to sit through. Just, for some reason, those dust particles are really difficult to dodge. I don't really know why. I don't know why I have so much trouble with them, but I do. Ah, shit! This is bad. Oh well, I guess I'm stuck down here. Didn't have enough speed upgrades. There are surprisingly few speed upgrades on this stage. I've never thought about it before, but like, I am very slow. Here's the behind you statue. Yeah, I understand, Goro, don't worry. Hey, we spelled glee. This is the... this is where there's a lot of crabs, yeah. You have to know that part is... Fuck, I'm so tired of this sometimes. Hey, I got it. I didn't die once. How did that happen? How? Jesus. I'm always tempted at killing myself just to get a new, like a fresh start here. But I know there's a couple of extra lives to pick up, so I won't do it. I am tempted. Yeah, like, don't come here and tell me I'm not at least improving somewhat as I play. Oh, apparently a voting is open. Shall we continue to play Wings of War? Get your votes in, everyone. Get your votes in. To be perfectly honest, I'm pretty fine either way, really. This game is frustrating sometimes, but it's also pretty good, so... I'm like... anything goes, really. Shit, I didn't even see that thing. Oh yeah, I counter stage. Jesus, I had already forgotten about that. We need a maybe. That one keeps coming back. That we need a maybe. And I'm torn towards the maybe one because it forcing people to vote yes or no is kind of good in that it yeah, for people who have no opinion but just want the goal, I buy that. But it also it could easily be a situation where many people vote maybe just because they don't really want to have an opinion. I mean, if you really just want the gold, you can just wait. If it looks like one side is definitely winning, you just vote for the other side. If you're really desperate for the gold, I guess. But yeah, I feel yeah. If you vote both, yeah. Oh yeah, the freaking eye cancer stage, Jesus. Who thought that was a good idea, really? And it's so darn difficult too. So 30 seconds left, folks. Hurry up, get your votes in. Jesus. Paro wrote something long here. Let me just. I hate this part. Oh, wait, they have a ground attack special. That's perfect. To get rid of annoying enemies on the ground. I forgot how you were supposed to do that. Well, I really wish I had that ground attack now. Let me just read that. Maybe there should be a flip coin option for those that don't hate the idea of a game continuing, but are invested enough to hate it out immediately. So like a 50-50. I vote 50-50. Now it's osh or ouch. Watch. I think I want that one now. Because we definitely want the option to beat this boss as fast as possible. This boss is so not made for an option to be active here. Because that allows us to shoot straight through his defenses and just murder him. That's definitely not intended. Well, here comes eye cancer. Ready your eye sockets, because here it comes. It fucks up your vision so much. Add to that the stage is super long. The homing, I don't even know what the homing thing is aiming at sometimes. It's like shoots backwards and stuff. Came from below. I had no chance of spotting that one. I sort of just had to know that I weren't supposed to be that low. And in that exact position. Please kill this thing fast. Thank you. It was worth spending both of my options getting that thing down quickly. But the options stay around as long as they don't take damage. But making sure that the options doesn't take damage is really difficult when there's these many bullets on screen. Oh, there they go. Now it's just downhill from here, boys. These blue bullets are so difficult to spot. Shit. So this part here is like the absolute worst thing ever, where they throw everything at you at the same time. It's just like these blue bullets that are difficult to spot. It's the random skulls. And it's also those red things that just appears every here and there. All at the same time. And somewhere in the middle of that, you are supposed to be. I was just about to say, somewhere in all of this shit, you're supposed to find a small piece of room to survive in. But it's just too much. Well, now we're in deep trouble. Now we're in really deep trouble here. Well, how was I supposed to know that thing was coming? A thing that just randomly unfolds and kills you if you're positioned wrong. I don't even want to go for that thing up there. It's not worth it. These things shooting the small blue bullets are the absolute worst. Staying low seems to work surprisingly well, actually. Until these random skulls starts appearing. This is the mini boss, right? Aye, thank you. That's these skulls that appear behind you there. That's so scummy. That's like the absolute worst they could do to you. Also, I'm so confused. If I went lower there, would I die from that thing, or is it just foreground? I think it's just foreground, but I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. Why is there foreground? Why is there foreground? Why do I spend so much time not seeing myself in the stage? Yep. It's so incredibly staining on my eyes trying to focus on this. Ooh, that was close. I almost flew straight into that thing. Not worth going for that red one. I know I want it, but it's not worth it. It's so risky. There's some of these eyes that fly past shoots when they pass you, but not everyone. Just a few of them. I don't know why it feels easier to fly low. Like, flying high should be just as easy, really. But for some reason it feels safer to fly low. Now I'm almost at max power here. Need a few more power-ups. Yeah, exactly. You can't blink or you'll die. But at the same time, you can't watch this for too long, because it hurts. It's like that last time I played this game, I talked about an article in it was an old computer game magazine called Your Sinclair, from like the late 80s, I think it was. And that game talked about shmups. And in that article about like how to build your own shmup, basically, it talked about is like what you need to think about: power-ups, movement, horizontal or vertical, you know, stuff like that. And it had a segment about stage design. And the article basically said that, well, sometimes it's like, it's good to make it, or you can get away with making stuff difficult to see. You can just call it challenging gameplay. Look at, and then it took some example, if it was like Axelai or if it was Gradius or whatever it was, that has like almost blue bullets, I think, or like Eleste or whatever it was, like blue bullets on a blue background. That's the worst freaking tip someone's ever given a new developer. Yeah, you can mess up the colors, it's alright, you can just call it challenging gameplay and be done with it. That's like, no, you can't do that. That's horrible. Stupid. Fuck this place where they come from behind. Really, when like the homing missile seems to go for the feather power up for some reason. The homing actually does seem to go for power-ups a lot of the time. For some weird reason. I don't know if I've ever gotten this far, to be honest. Like, it's so hard. I don't know if I should position myself far forward to avoid shit from the back, or position myself far back to avoid shit coming from ahead. Like, I have no idea. Shit like that. Apparently I can't position myself too far back. That's good to know, at least. It didn't just randomly kill. Shit, that was close. Holy fuck. A backward shooter? I guess I should pick that one up. Why else would it be there? I feel. I sure had use for it. Quickly. Why didn't it give me a power-up like this earlier in the stage? That would have been incredibly useful. Whoa! The fuck happened there? How did I survive that? Oh shit, boss time! How the fuck? Oh, the lag! Where even is the boss? Fire away! Oh, got it away, I think. Shit. Don't be that. It freaking spawns right on top of you. Oh. We made it. I was so hoping for that to be the last boss. I'll be honest with you. But apparently not. There's one more. Ah, fuck. Don't tell me it's a boss rush, please. At least that boss was much easier when you were airborne, or he didn't have a ground to bounce shit off of. Yeah, it is a boss rush. Oh fuck. This is really bad. Some of these bosses I like straight up cheesed. I would have needed so many extra lives. Maybe it's just the mini bosses though. God, I hate this. I would have wanted like a crap ton of extra lives in between the bosses, to be honest. That's what I really would have wanted. Wow, this boss is so much easier now that I can actually see what the shit's going on. The other time when I faced off against this one, the background was in such a color that it was really difficult to see what was going on. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Hey, this one is actually pretty manageable when it's not cancer background. When it wasn't cancer background, that was that was not bad. It was all the background's fault that was difficult. Oh no, now it's the main bosses. Oh, it actually shoots at you. I was thinking maybe I could position myself behind it and cheese it. Oh, you can't do that. Alright, let me just call this now. This is completely ridiculous. Pretty cool how you get a feel for where he's going to come from, somehow. I don't really know how it works, but you just like sort of know where he's going to attack you from. I can sort of like see him move off screen, so I know which angle he's gonna come from. That is actually pretty impressive somehow. Shit. I don't really know where you're supposed to hit that thing. I just like shoot straight forward all the time and hope for the best. And it seems to work pretty fine, in all honesty. Shit, I ended up in a really bad spot. Well, that was unfortunate. But it's still much easier than I thought it would be. if you just don't have cancer background. I'm not sure I wanted this power-up. Or is this just a mini-boss? No, this is an actual boss. I know, I'm pretty... Shit, those coming from above is so difficult. Fuck. That boss is so dumb. Like so dumb. I mean, the worst part is I know there's probably more bosses after that. Yeah, I'm... Oh, you noticed. You noticed, Yorkie. You mentioned it during Nintendo, and I was like, oh yeah, he's right. I don't have it up. Why don't I? I need to fix that. As you can see, I made some rearrangements amongst the games on display. To pay homage to my dude. Oh shit, that was dumb. This is really not the ability you want here. I'm perfectly fine with this getting voted out. I feel I'm getting flustered by it. Like I'm losing my composure. I'm playing well in like short bursts. This game is just so difficult. God damn, I keep forgetting about sudden spiders. I really wish they had backwards shots returning more often in the game. Because you only see it twice apparently. And it would have been useful in many more places. I wonder if I'll be able to take care of the gargoyles this time. You don't want them to gang up on you. Yeah, but keeping the backward shot would mean sacrificing so much for so long. I don't think it's worth it for the few times where it is really strong. So while you are right, I could like try to keep it throughout the entire game. But I don't think it's worth the investment. There's one coming from behind. Really? God damn it. This is probably the best song in the entire game. So far, at least. I think this song is really cool. And I keep collecting the power-ups because I want the score. Score gives extra lives, I realized. Ah shit, I shouldn't have activated the shield again. Oh well. Yeah, it's not like I've come to some kind of grand realization, but I guess it sounded pretty dumb when I said it. But that's the reason why I keep going for it. I just try to explain myself. Like, why do I go for these even though I don't really need them anymore? Here's this mini boss again.
For the Emperor!
Jesus, that was loud. What's up, Frush? Long time no see, eh? There we go. How you doing, Stig? It's good to see you. You've been completely off the grid for a while, haven't you? Oh.
Just realized my token was up.
Thank you, J-Rift. You retain your position as one of the privileged citizens of Gechterstein. Very much appreciated. mean, she feeling like shit for weeks. That's... I don't like hearing that. And yeah, J-Rift, I'm going to salute everyone who chooses to be part of the privileged part of society. They deserve a salute. No, but I appreciate it a lot. It means a lot to me. It really does. Shit. Yep. We haven't had a shmup in a really long time, so... It's one of those genres I really appreciate them, as long as it's not too many of them. sort of like CRPGs, I guess. I appreciate them, as long as it's not too many of them. It's not like Metroidvanias. I could play nothing but Metroidvanias for the rest of my life, I think. Metroidvanias and platformers are probably my favorite genres. Especially Metroidvanias that gives you a lot of movement abilities. Like Guacamelee and Alwa's Awakening, Super Metroid, games like that. Symphony of the Night. Shit! I got sniped. Taking a smoke. We'll start with something I'll definitely be taking an hour of practice. That's good. If you're starting something, you should definitely practice. Kill it, damn it! Kill it with thunder. I wonder if my thunder even deals damage to it. I don't think it does, actually. I think it has wasted a lot of thunders. I think you've taught her that, Goro. Taking a smoke part. Yeah, apparently you have. You're a bad influence on her. Ickbot used to be so innocent and pure. You guys came around and messed her up. Grandia is my fellow German. What does that even mean?
Exactly, it's the intent that matters, right?
not what she actually says. It's all about the intent. So have school started and everything for you, Stig, now, or? What the fuck was that? First class on the 9th of October. Wow. That's late. Yeah, I remember, you Germans start school like super late. Alright, so voting has opened. Shall we continue to play Wings of War? Get your votes in, folks, get your votes in. L? What's the L again? I don't remember. You wanna show stay the fuck guy stages? I mean, I won't cry if it stays in. It's a bit frustrating from time to time, I give it that, but it's not a bad game per se. It's just a very annoying game sometimes. Hey Sharpie, how you doing? Sharpie's beaten Wings of War, right? It can't be that hard. Shots fired. It's definitely not an easy game, that it is not. I wouldn't really have that much of a problem with if it wasn't for the IFUC stage. That one's a pain. This is where the crabs attack, right? Yeah. Whatever these things are. "30 seconds left. 15 hours. Alright, that's... I mean, I can see that. It's by no means an easy game. I got to the boss rush part. God damn it. That was sloppy. Hurry up. There's like 30 seconds left. Get your votes in, everyone. Oh, that was close. I really hate this boss. Aww. Let's make a save state there then. Save it this time. Error saving state. What? Why? Yeah, that timing. I did kill it though. I did kill it. I wonder why I get the error saving state. I need to look that up. I was just so frustrated. I had a lot of lives when I got to the boss rush stage. But that heart, the boss with the heart. God damn it. It was so frustrating. Reached boss rush. got to art dude. But I still think this is a good game. I can play this again. This is a good game. It's not mystery tournament material though. It's a pretty well made shmup, I'd say. And it is very impressive graphically for a Genesis title. Sometimes a bit too ambitious with their graphics though. And the color, what do you call it? The what's the name word I'm looking for? Contrast. Are not the best all the time. Especially that red fleshy stage. And all in all, this is quite fun. And very challenging. Good pick. It's a fun game. It really is. I like it. Unwary seldom submits bad games, but he often submits very difficult ones. That's for sure.